Hello my friends, welcome back to the revival, rather welcome back to the FIFA World Cup in Qatar, which today is being brought to you by Estadio Beira Rio. Okay, Brazil, apparently. I didn't know that the Rio was in Qatar. But there we go. Right, so we're going to get straight into it. I've been paying attention to the comments. A couple of people pointed out a couple of things. First of all, Jordan Pickford having absolutely no business being on my shortlist as a goalkeeper for Newcastle. That's completely understandable. And you know, I think it's right that as a Southerner who is involved in running Newcastle, that I should actually be listening to those of you who have a real affinity and passion for the club. I mean, I've got an affinity for the club that is growing by the episode, but certainly I've not been supporting the team anywhere near as long as some of you guys have been. And so when one of you, I think it was Simon, that reached out and said you really shouldn't have Pickford on that shortlist, I immediately realised why that was. So the former Sunderland man is no more. He has left the shortlist. He will not be joining us. I will not be even considering bringing him in, even as a slight to the Sunderland fans who would hate to see him come to Newcastle. I know that the feelings are far too raw for him to be coming to us. The other comment, and I'm afraid I'm really sorry, I can't remember who it was that said this, but they pointed out that the squad numbers are all over the place, and I know there are some YouTubers out there who really don't care about squad numbers. Normally I do, and it's an absolute miracle that we've gone a year before realising that Dani Alves really shouldn't be playing with the number 10 shirt on his back. So we have made those changes as well. Today, as I said, we're going to be playing in the World Cup semi-finals against Spain. I've had a little bit of time off the game. Everyone's looking very, very good. I'm not going to make any changes except for Kimmich at right back. Oh, except I don't think... Oh, no, we can, because Schultz is fit again. So Schultz can slot in at left back. Henriks can move over to his preferred right back position. Hummels and Schuler in the middle. And then we've got Ginter in behind the two attacking midfielders, Havertz and Royce, Werner, Brandt and Gnabry making up the front three, and that should be plenty good enough. I'm just wondering, Sane is a really, really quick player, and maybe we would benefit from having a little bit more speed on that flank instead of Gnabry. So yeah, let's bring Sane in. Okay, that is all of the changes that we're going to be making. Oh, that's a lovely, lovely shirt that Spain have got. Not going to lie, got a bit of a thing for shirt design. That's a lovely one. I like that a lot. Looks like a tiled floor. Okay, let's kick off. Whites versus Reds. Germans versus Spaniards. Us versus them. Pardon me. Us versus them. There we go. Got that one out eventually. Good lord, it's like my balls are dropping. What's going on? That should have happened a long time ago. Right, I've turned the commentary off, which I'm sure some of you will be really, really happy about. It was getting really distracting, and honestly, I couldn't hear myself over the commentators. And they just say the same thing over and over again. Like, they'll be saying something like, "Oh, well, it's glorious weather here. Short sleeve form, blah blah blah." I can't be doing with it, and I only end up disagreeing what they're saying anyway. So you're going to have to put up with me on commentary, I'm afraid, and it's not going to be a very involved one because half the time I'm too bothered about passing the ball and working a chance to... Oh, bloody hell! Okay, that pass was really bad to be able to commentate accurately. So you may have to just kind of let your eyes tell you the story, which is really what football should be about, really, anyway. Oh, this is nice. This is very nice. This could be a goal. It is a goal. It's 1-0, 4 minutes in. Germany take the lead against the former world champions and European champions, Spain. And it was a very nicely worked passing move by Germany. Of course, the main man himself, the big German, the record signing for Newcastle United, Timo Werner, coming up trumps once again for us. And it's a really, really good start. We've got to make sure that we make the most of this. We don't let Spain back into it. Spain on the ball now. I don't know if they're playing tiki-taka. You'd expect them to. But I wonder if that particular era of Spanish football is over now. Ah, no. I was trying to just dink it over the defence, but they weren't having any of it, unfortunately. Spain now down the right wing. Looks like they're definitely attempting to pass the ball, but they're not afraid to carry it. Which, in fairness, they never were afraid to carry it, but they were so good at passing back in the days where Barcelona made up a massive proportion of the team, that you never really saw them carrying the ball much because they were just able to pass through everybody so easily. Right, here we go. Koke going to play it over. They could get a cross in here if they're... Oh yeah, they have, and it's gone wide, luckily for us. That was a moment Spain could have got themselves back into it, but luckily the header glanced wide by the centre forward. I'm not sure who's playing centre forward for Spain at the moment. Maybe we'll just pause the game and have a very quick look. Santi Mina is playing centre forward with Mikel Oyarzabal and who's that on the right? I don't recognise the face. Samu something or other. Of course, it's not going to scroll again, so I'll be able to tell. Diego Costa sitting on the bench. Oh, Castillo. Samu Castillo. Okay. Interesting. Suso and Diego Costa both sitting on the bench. They've got a wealth of attacking talent in this team. Even if they're not necessarily as young as they used to be, they're still a dangerous proposition and a team that need to be respected. Ooh, no, unable to really stay on the ball there. Spain snapping at her heels, getting the ball back, working it forward into the centre forward now. Out wide. That's a good tackle from Henriks, but he stumbles past the ball, unable to take control of it as a result. Just trying to make a nuisance of ourselves at the moment, even if we don't win the ball, as long as we can stop them. Oh dear. That's it, you need to just get in the way of it sometimes. Good save, goalkeeper. I don't know if that was going in, but it was a hell of an effort. If we can restrict them to those kind of chances, I'll be pretty happy. Although we have conceded from that range before. I think that, yeah, that was on target. That was going in. It was a vital save by the goalkeeper, ter Stegen. And they're going to go for the short corner. As I've said before, there's no real variation in play where it comes to the AI at corners. If a man makes a run, then it... Oh my word, what's going on here? That's not the pass I intended at all. And we've been let off, thankfully. That was not the pass that I intended. Just wanted to play it back to the number 13, but instead we were all 6s and 7s, and Spain able to get a shot away. Fortunately not on target, but how many more chances are they going to get before we end up coming a cropper? I would wager not very many at all, so we're going to have to be careful here. That's a bad pass again. Not the one I wanted to play yet again, but I think it's... Oh dear, this could be a goal. It is a goal, it's 1-1. Passing accuracy, all about body position, and the player not able to get his body into the right position to play the ball correctly. You see, really, I wasn't looking where I wanted to be. I wanted to pass it to the defensive midfielder, the number 13, and... well, we couldn't get close to them. Once they got hold of the ball, that was it. Lovely movement, really. The number 21, more than capable of finishing that chance. And as I said before, how many chances have we got to give them before they get one on target? And the answer, not very many more. So it's 1-1 now. Oh, we've got a chance here if he can get onto it. No, Brandt not quick enough to get onto the loose ball, but it does go out for a corner. So Marco Reus going to take this corner for us. Let's try and whip it in. Okay, heads. Goes straight over the heads of everybody. It's going to go out for a goal kick. I hate it when that happens. Absolutely hate it. Not a single player able to get on the ball. And we just surrendered possession. Spain now on the extreme left of the pitch, trying to work some space. That's a long ball, hopeful one. Out wide. That's not bad. Ah, no. The ball just behind the player. Here's Henriks. Wicked whipped ball into the box. Ah, he's offside. If he just left the ball, it didn't have enough pace on it to trouble the goalkeeper. But if he just left it, we could have at least put pressure on the goalkeeper from the restart. As it is, he's going to be able to clear it nice and high up the pitch. Oh, that's a bad header. Good tackle back though. Sane. Sane's going to get to this, I think. He does indeed. Played back to Henriks. Whipped in. Defender hits the first man. Not the best of crosses, but when he gets them in, they're absolutely lethal. Reus now on the right-hand side. He crosses. This could be... No, it's not a chance. Instead, Spain managed to clear the ball, and now they can have a run at the defence if they want to. Instead, playing it backwards, trying to just consolidate possession before playing it. That's a very strange pass, considering that their play was based around consolidating possession of the ball. Ah, no, terrible. Terrible. It's the right idea. First time through ball, trying to just play it around the corner. Two German players connecting with each other. Ball goes out for a Spanish throw. Things just a little bit disjointed at the moment. Things could be going better, but equally they could be going worse. And that's a good interception now. Sane. There's a chance here if he can get the right ball. He can't get the right ball. It's really, really frustrating from Germany. And at 1-1 after a very good early start, Germany pegged back, and it's 1-1 at half time here in Rio. It's an okay first half. The stats pretty much backing up what you'd expect, that Germany with more passes, but Spain with more possession. They're carrying the ball a little more than Germany are. We've only had the one shot, and it was on target, and it did result in a goal. I want to see more shots in the second half. I'm not happy with the fact that we've allowed 6, although the fact that only 2 of them were on target is a little more pleasing to me. Just looking at things, I don't think there's anything we can do at the moment. I don't necessarily want to change anything. We're looking okay. Just want to get these strikers into the game a little bit more. Long ball out to the right hand side. They've spread the play very nicely there. Good tackle. Germany are away now. That's alright, Werner can get on that. I don't know if he's onside. He is. Good cross. Schultz from the left. It's not a good cross at all. Not a good cross. He wasn't exactly sprinting either, so really that's just got to be put down to poor technique. Spain are in one of those moods again where you just can't get near them. It's dangerous. That's very dangerous. It's a good save to Stegen, keeping his side in it. Ah, for goodness sake. Just runs straight into his man. Two German defenders on the Spaniard, unable to win the ball. You feel the tide turning slightly here. That's good defending. Now Sane able to stretch his legs. Tackle, that's a foul surely. Gets the ball into the box. Ah, flipping heck, I hit the wrong button. I was trying to tackle the man, but the ball went loose and it resulted in him passing the ball. That's a gilt-edged opportunity for Timo Werner. He could turn and shoot on a sixpence there, and I would back him to put it in the back of the net. And it's due to my own mistake that he's been unable to make anything of that. I'm gutted at that, I really am. Okay, pressure. Not bad. That's not bad. Just unable to make the final ball count. Good tackle. Germany straight back in possession. No, it's that first time pass again. It's not good enough. That's a nice pass though. That's a good return ball. It's a good cross. Into the box. This is man over. He's got a chance here. Straight at the goalkeeper, down his throat. Just going to watch the replay because I feel there's a man on in the middle. It would have been a difficult chance if we'd played it to Werner. I think the pass was more difficult than the finish would have been. But it's okay, we've got a corner. Try and actually get ahead on it this time. We do get ahead on it, it's gone in! It's Leroy Sané! Good header from the Manchester City forward. It's not far into the corner as you would expect it to beat a goalkeeper of that quality, but it was good enough. And the man on the post doing absolutely nothing. And that really is a pet peeve of mine. I'm going over all my pet peeves today, but if you're going to have a man on the post, he has to try and clear the ball. What's the point in having a man on the post if he doesn't try to head it away? A little bit over-exuberant there from Silva, I think that is. Surprised he's still playing at this stage. He's got to be pushing, isn't he? He's got to be pushing into his mid-30s. That's a yellow card, and I'm not surprised, really. I just hope that the player that he fouled is okay. There's no easy pass on here, so we're just going to have to lump it up towards the top end. Werner's a pretty stout fellow. He's not bad in the air, and he does compete for that ball. That's not the pass I wanted. And it's resulted in a foul in our favour, so I'm not going to complain. I must point out that whenever I say that's not the pass I wanted, it's not that the game is somehow cheating me out of what I'm trying to do. It's just that I'm not good enough to make it happen. Oh, that's nice. Ah, it's a real shame the coming together there. In the real game, I'd wonder if maybe you could ask the question about a penalty for that. No. I was too slow in playing that. Oh, that's a brilliant win by Ginter. He's done exceptionally well to win that ball back so well. And it's triggered the attack at the other end. Here's Brandt on the left-hand side. Crossed in. Oh, nearly Sane. Just couldn't quite get everything he needed to onto that ball. The referee's whistle for another foul. I wasn't paying attention. My eyes were on the ball. I think this is just one of those coming togethers. Oh dear. He's got a hell of a spring on him, hasn't he? He's got a hell of a spring on him. Right, let's just load this in. Actually, should we make... I've yet again neglected to make any changes, so let's make a few. Let's put Kroos and Goretzka on in the middle of the park. And I fancy giving Draxler a game. I don't know why. I just do. So, triple sub in the 88th minute. They'll probably not even get touches on the ball, most of them. And we're just going to try lobbing this in at the far post. It's not deep enough. Oh, that's good though. That's very good. Oh my word! Oh my goodness me. We've seen that before from Timo Werner, where he takes the extra touch. But Jesus H, that is an amazing goal. I'm not even taking credit for that one. That is all Timo Werner. He takes it on his chest, knocks it over two defenders. And then on his left foot, on the volley no less, rolls it past the goalkeeper into the bottom corner. That is an absolutely outstanding goal, and a goal that is very much worthy of finalising the proceedings in the World Cup semi-final. It's not the winning goal, but it deserves to be. And that's it. Final score, Germany 3, Spain 1, and Timo Werner scores what may very well be the goal of the season before the season has even started. Absolutely outstanding from the big German. Very, very much proud of him as a Newcastle player, that he's spearheading a World Cup challenge, but also that he's able to score goals of such magnificence. That first goal in comparison is just simple as anything, isn't it? Good finish. Good goal. Really good goal. Now, this is one of my pet... It's another pet peeve. Here we go. I'm listing them off now. I think, as much as it's nice to have licensed music, and I do like having licensed music, I think Pro Evo was at its best when there was a mixture of licensed music and original music that was made in-house. And the reason I say that is quite simple. I've had to turn the music off in the game in order to be able to make these videos, because I will face copyright strikes. I won't necessarily have the videos taken down. A lot of the time, the owners of these pieces of music are very understanding, and they'll allow you to use the music in your video, but they will demonetize the videos. Now, I'm not looking to monetize these videos anytime soon, if ever. This is just a fun hobby to me. I'm just glad to have people interested in what I'm doing and the games I'm playing. But if in future I did want to, then it would be nice to not have to worry about, oh god, I've got 50 videos here and none of them are capable of being monetized. My bigger concern, of course, is that I include music on a video and the entire video is flagged and taken down, and then I either have to mute the section with the music in it, and then you don't get commentary, which some of you will be saying, "Thank God at last." But also, like, you know, these videos with no sound at all are going to be absolutely horrendous. So it would be nice, perhaps, if they at least had maybe just one or two stock pieces of music that you could throw in for the highlight reels and things like that, and that way you could just untick all of the licensed music, and you could still have music in your game if you're that goal gets better every time you see it, doesn't it? Oh, what an amazing goal, and the defender at full stretch unable to stop it either. So yeah, it would be nice if you could just untick the licensed music, and then you could have music there that was alright for using on YouTube, or, you know, just maybe have like an option. Konami, if you're listening to this, here's an idea. Maybe there could just be like an option that you could toggle in the settings, and it could be called something like social media friendly music, and you toggle that on, and it deactivates all licensed music, and it'll only play music that has been given the go-ahead to be used by the creators for videos and for other people, so that they can keep their monetization. They don't have to be concerned about videos being taken down or muted or anything like that. There's an idea for the future. I'm no genius where it comes to coding. That's probably much more difficult than a lot of us would think it would be, but it would be a lovely feature for them to add. So there's one for you. Just it's a life improving feature for YouTubers and streamers, which are not a massive part of the market, but they do help shift games. I have been told by people watching this channel that they have bought the game because of watching me play, which is really humbling, because the fact that I was able to convince people to buy a game because they were entertained by me playing is just, that's mind-boggling. I still cannot believe that anyone would find any entertainment in these videos at all, but there we are. So, you know, these videos can be really important. Now, look, listen to this. This is a good example of music that Konami have made specifically for the game that you can listen to. Because this wasn't one that I could mute, this or you know, uncheck. This is just like menu music. The same happens when you play Champions League or a final. You get that triumphant sounding music. Just give us a few more tracks like that, and then if you've turned all of the other music off, they can just be put in. They can be piped in the place of the licensed music during highlights, for atmospherics in the background in stadiums, for other menus, things like that. So anyway, that's enough of that. Sorry about that rant, but you know, I do actually feel like that is something that would really kind of improve things just slightly. Just usability tweaks. You know, quality of life tweaks. So anyway, the semi-finals went as follows. We know that Germany beat Spain 3-1, and it was thanks to a couple of brilliant goals by Timo Werner, and also Leroy Sané just popping up with a headed goal from a corner. We don't score many corners. It's really nice whenever we are able to. And in the other game, Italy were beaten by Brazil 1-0, which means we are set for a repeat of the semi-final of the World Cup, where Germany beat Brazil like 7-1, I think it was. No pressure. So Spain will play Italy for the third place playoff, and Germany are guaranteed at the very least a silver medal, a runners-up place in the World Cup finals. But that's going to be next time. Thanks very much for putting up with my inane ramblings for so long. When you join me next time, it will be for the World Cup final, Germany versus Brazil. Till then, thank you for watching, take care, hope you all had a lovely Christmas. This is my first time recording since Christmas went down. See you soon, bye bye.